It's our last morning in Virginia and I'm sad to go because I've seen some amazing things, I've done some fantastic activities, and best of all, I've met some really cool people. But it's time to move on, and it's an early start because we've got a bit of a drive up to Washington, DC. So, I'm arrived in Washington. That is the end of the byways. So unfortunately, I've got to say goodbye to this baby. It's been emotional. Don't cry. Now, a friend of mine gave me a tip for Washington, DC, and that was to visit its famous food trucks. And, oh look! I've made it into Washington, DC, and I'm on the banks of the Potomac River. Hopefully, it's pretty warm because I'm about to go and meet Nicholas, who's going to teach me how to paddleboard.
It actually started as a surfing sport. It was a way for them to use a paddle to get out over the surf, and then slowly people adopted it to rivers and lakes and flat water. A fairly new sport on the East Coast. It's been around for about 40 years, started in Hawaii, and it's slowly been making its way from California, and now it's hitting us. Great way to see Washington. We have some great rivers here in DC, and a lot of them will take you right past the monuments and around some of the prettier national parks.
Now all I've got to do is paddle. I've tried surfing in the past, but that's tricky because there's a lot of skill involved. Now this is relatively so far simple to do, and you know what? It's really bloody cool doing it. Yeah. If you're gonna see Washington, you've got to see it in style. And if anyone knows about style, it's me. Oh yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Around, man.
Absolutely, good to have you here.
Segways are awesome.
They're pretty fun.
Washington.
Cool,
Where are
absolutely. So this is the Lincoln Memorial, named after President Abraham Lincoln, president during the Civil War. Feel the breeze in our
Do you think
hair.
we can pick some chicks up on these?
We can try. I'm not sure it'll work well though.
Let's go.
This is the White House, opened in 1800. Every president other than Washington has lived there for at least part of their presidency. This big balcony in front of us, the three-story one, is named after Harry S. Truman. It's called the Truman Balcony, obviously.
Alex, thank you.
Thanks for coming. It was fun.
amazing.
We had a great time.
I kind of want to keep this. Can I?
I think I got to take it back with me. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough. I've got a bit of an appetite. Any recommendations?
Yeah, man. Den's Chili Bowl. It's a DC legend. We got some good chili too.
Boom. Sage,
Yes, sir.
good to
How
meet
are
you,
you,
man.
man?
Good to meet you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very well, very well. Sage, your father Ben started this fantastic place.
Yes.
Big picture of him up there.
There
What was
he
he
is,
like?
Yeah. Pop was a dynamo. Pop was just full of energy, full of fire. You know, he was very clear in what he wanted and how he wanted things done, and he didn't compromise at all.
We've got a lot of famous faces up here. Who else have we got up here? That one hits me straight away. We've got
You
Denzel
recognize
Washington.
Denzel Washington. He
Denzel.
filmed
It's
the scene
Denzel.
from the Pelican Brief here, which was a great thing. There's Usher, Bono from U2.
Chris Rock. Who's this chap down here?
This is someone who wanted, just a customer who wanted to, he sent the picture in to show us that he's wearing our t-shirt on the Great Wall of China.
That's cool. We should all get Ben's t-shirts and take them around the world.
When we first opened, DC was segregated, which means, you know, African Americans were not allowed in certain areas, but this area was known as Black Broadway. There were theaters, there were clubs, there were lots of jazz clubs, so, you know, people like Cab Calloway, Fats Domino, Nat King Cole, Dizzy Gillespie. I mean, all of these big jazz guys came down here, performed next door or somewhere down the street, and then came here to eat.
So Sage, you've got a lot of choice up there. If I'm gonna have something, which I am, what do you suggest I have?
It would be wrong of me not to say the chili half smoke because that's what everyone seems to love.
What does Bill Cosby eat?
He might get mad at me for telling you this, but I'm going to tell you.
Go.
3 chili half smokes in it. That's pretty much his standard order.
I'm gonna go for 4. I'm probably not.
I'd be very impressed. I'd be very impressed if you did.
I'm definitely going for the chili half smoke though. So
There you go.
Sage,
There
thanks.
you go.
Let's
Enjoy,
go.
man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I've taken the Sage's recommendations and ordered a couple of things. This is the half smoke. It looks amazing. It smells fantastic. Oh my word. Oh my word. I can't describe it. It's like a hot dog made in heaven. I am absolutely stuffed, but it is my last night here in DC, so I think it's time I get a nightcap. So I've come to the end of my road trip through the capital region's byways. I've got to say, it honestly has been one of my favourite trips ever. It's had everything from amazing activities to spectacular views, and then to end in a city like Washington, which is so vibrant and got so much history. It really has had everything. If you ever get a chance to come over and check these places out, I highly, highly recommend it.